Hey, we're here at All Irish Sport. I'm delighted to be joined by Gary Cully. Gary, you're coming into this one, obviously off the back of a defeat. How are your feelings going into this one? And is it a kind of new feeling coming in?
Of course it is. Camp has been a little bit different. Not only my first camp in Liverpool, but coming off the first defeat in my career, and I feel like I've been humbled a little bit, and I've been brought back maybe down to earth. I was getting a little bit carried away, I think, starting to believe my own hype a little bit, and this has made me a lot more hungry and brought me back down to earth. And I've worked very, very hard. I've learned lots under my new team, and I'm ready to put on show on Saturday night.
Does it make you that bit hungrier when you get a defeat like that? Because everyone's writing you off, and then you're kind of thinking, right, I have a new mindset now to go out here and get the win this time.
Yeah,
Obviously, home crowd as well.
I think for the first couple of years in my career, I had a bit of a chip on my shoulder, and I believed that people didn't really see or believe how good I was, and I was shouting it from the rooftops and nobody was seeing it. And then obviously I got signed by Matchroom and a couple of knockout victories, and the hype was starting to build, and I started, like I said, believing that hype a little bit. But this time I've come back to my roots. I've got a chip on my shoulder and I've got something to prove again, and like I said, I've worked very, very hard. I've learned loads over the past 8 weeks, and I'm looking forward to implementing that on Saturday night.
Is this a Gary Cully that opponents should be fearful of this time around, because you have that back now, that that bite?
Yeah, I feel like I'm dangerous, but also I'm a lot more calm, and I'm a lot more prepared, and it's going to be a career best performance on Saturday.
Just talk to me. Obviously, it's the main cards, Katie Taylor and Chantal Cameron again, but these weeks being back in Dublin, being able to put these events on, it must be great for you, from someone from Ireland.
Yeah, I think last time I got a little bit carried away with that, and it was a party and a celebration, all the big nights back in Dublin, and everybody was buzzing, and we were nearly celebrating before we got the results. So this time, my camp's been in Liverpool. I've been there for the past 12 weeks. I just got back here on Tuesday night. Yeah, it's great to be back home, great to be back in Dublin, but I'm getting into a boxing ring on Saturday night. That's all I care about. I don't care if this is in the Rotunda ABC in Liverpool, if this is in St David's in Naas, where I come from as an amateur, or if it's in the Tree Arena. I'm just ready to fight. I'm not about the promotion and the hype and the platform and all this week. I'm ready to fight. I'm prepared for war, and I'm ready to go, man.
A lot of good champions and a lot of good fighters, they tend to go back to their roots when a defeat like that happens. It seems like you're kind of going back to that, where you're going, back to basics to get yourself back to the level that you believe that you can get to.
Yeah, I mean, I've been cycling to the gym in Liverpool for the past 12 weeks. I'm at home usually driving to the gym in a nice car and stuff, and yeah, it's nice and all, but this time I've come back to my roots, like being 15, 16, cycling to the local boxing club in Naas in the cold nights and the cold mornings. I've went back to that. I've been cycling to the gym in Liverpool. I've been just living in a single room. Like I said, it's humbled me a little bit, and it's what I needed to do to grow as not only a person, as a fighter and as a person, and I'm ready to get in and to get back to where I should be on Saturday night, like I said.
Do you think a win on Saturday puts you back in a picture then to climb the ladder, get back up to where you feel like you belong?
Definitely, especially against with a performance against an opponent like Grease Mould. 18 wins, only one loss to Lee Wood. Tough as they come. So a win against him, I believe, will put me back in contention for these fights that I was talking